now Douglas will get it. She puts it up. She misses, and rebound goes into that. Oh, we get a traveling call. So they had the possession of the ball with the feet in the air. Good call. Even though there was a fight over it, it was going to be a jump ball either way anyways. So now they give it up. Johnson now watched by DeTulio. On the left-hand side, down in the corner, all alone. And a shot there for...
That was for two.
Rangosi. Reaganese, excuse me. Rangosi, Eva, I'm sorry. Reaganese. Now they get it down, and Mullane is going to pick up her fourth. Yeah. Mullane does play aggressive. She does not like the opponent to get a spot on her. And now they'll send back in Krishniak and Kamara. Daxi will go out as well. Rush-Henrietta goes to inbound the ball. Krishniak has the duty to take care of Jasmine Watts, who's had 12 points in the first half and only 2 to this point, but Jims are up again, outscored 12-0, right?
Yeah. Lockport yet to find the basket. And the fouls in the second quarter, there was 4.5 minutes left when we hit the 5-foul mark. They've only got 1 here in the third.
Yes. Now to Tulio on the right side, to Krishniak, over to Kamara. She's going to go into the paint. She's going to be hammered. Watts is going to pick it up, either that or Johnson. I think it'll be Watts.
Yep, that'll be Watts. Jasmine Watts, that's her second.
But she says, with this much of a lead, Jim, I might as well, not allow Brooklyn to go to get an easy bucket, and that's exactly what she did. So Brooklyn Kamara.
And there it is.
There breaks the cellophane off of the rim at 1:08 remaining, so nearly 7 minutes without a score for Lockport. Kamara picks up her 5th point of the game. Make it 6.
2 for 2 for Brooklyn.
Jenkins going to get the steal. DeTulio goes in there hard. It's going to go, yes. One, Jablonski said he had the better look at it. He gets it in. Rush-Henrietta will have it again, moving from left to right. Chance has it, gives it up. There's the long 3. Short that time by Destiny Johnson, and away come the Lions. Lions going to try to get it quickly down there, and Curbs will come up to it, goes off her hand, right into the hands of Johnson. Here they come, 5-on-2. 5-on-2. They get it down into the paint and throw it away. A 5-on-2 by Rush-Henrietta. It'll be Lockport ball. Jenkins now, they're going to put that block trap on there, 4-4 trap. Now they get it to Curbs. Curbs going to go in, stop, get it to Kamara. Brooklyn's going to put it on the ground, go in, loses the ball, gets it back to Jenkins now. Gets up off the floor, down into the Krishniak. She gets hammered in there and goes to the floor hard.
Got wrecked by, was that Anika Gates?
She'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Number 30, Annika Gates. That's her first, 13.
Yeah, Annika Gates with a foul. Number 30 is in there. Courtney Krishniak, just a 9th grader, a freshman here on the line, taking a look. Backboard now, 23 seconds to go. The shot clock is off. And they trail by 13. But it even does it right now as Krishniak makes the second. She has 3 points on the afternoon. Looks like Rush-Henrietta will try to hold the ball, but Jenkins comes up with a steal. Brooklyn's going to go all the way there. She's going to get hit. She tries to throw it up off the glass, and Brooklyn will go to the line to shoot 2.
Eva Raganese.
And Jim, Coach Catalano knows that if you get this down to a 10-point game or a single-digit lead, you got a chance in the fourth quarter. So these two free throws are kind of important. Brooklyn makes the first and gets her first point of the game. Brooklyn Jenkins, the 5-foot senior, on the line. And a little strong on the second one. Rebound in there goes to McPherson, and they give it up and get it out, get it in their hands this time now. Wagon East. Johnson thought about the three. Now they get it in the corner. 1 second to go. Shot goes up. That'll do it. That is the end of the third quarter of play. With Rush-Henrietta ahead 31-20. Jim in a
12-4 quarter for Rush-Henrietta.
wow. Not what you would call your typical thrilling Section 6 game, but both these teams know it's a league. Have a not a league contest here. Run up and put it in. Speaking of the contest, we got a huge group of players coming. We're going to be here for the tournament coming up. The Kiwanis tournament is going to be here in just a couple short weeks. As Lockport will be in there along with Nichols, Williamsville South, and East Aurora. And there's a little bit of buzz about that. Got a chance to talk with the South people the other night. They're looking forward to that end of the season tournament that kicks everybody off in the sectionals. Should be a great time on hand here. And again, it's like the second weekend in February.
Yeah, it's always a well-run tournament, and everyone looks forward to it. You see the stands will fill up. So a lot of not recruiting, but a lot of scouting going on from the other schools.
Yeah, one of the things, though, you see the officials that are here, Darrell Schliz, Ray Jablonski, they turn their game up a notch when they see our cameras in the house a little bit, Jim, Everybody likes to see the LCTV cameras in-house when they're playing the game. And, again, if you want a copy of this game, you can go to lctv.net for a DVD copy. You just get quickly, you get a navigate through there, easy to do, small fee. You get a DVD on its way to you, lctv.net. Start of the fourth quarter here now. Kelly gets it back into Watts over here in the corner, and now they have Marshall wide open. She misses the shot, but Kelly goes down low and comes up with a rebound around 3 Lions. She gets trapped, and we get a timeout call, the 30-second timeout called by Ellen Reagan. Boy, that was a good defense by the Lions, trapping on the baseline there.
Absolutely, and Ellen Reagan saw it immediately, got that timeout. Keeps possession of the ball, 27 seconds on the shot clock.
See Ellen right there with his assistants, Jim Lamb and Lance Daffler in there. And, Rush-Henrietta, Jim, always being one of the well-known sports schools in any sport that, we do. And especially we see them very strong in soccer year after year after year. So, Lockport will break huddle with DeTulio, Doxey, Jenkins, Curbs, and let's see who else they got in there. Looks like Douglas, yes. Douglas is going to be watching Watts. Douglas almost comes up with a steal. Again, sloppy play. Kelly goes to the left side, puts it up, and Kelly moves it to her right hand. She gets hit, and Katie Kelly's going to go to line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Katie Kelly will shoot one.
Kelly gets it on the air. Nothing but net as it goes in there. She has 7 points today, this afternoon. DeTulio breaks through the press down on the bottom, puts it up and in, rolls it up and in. So Krista DeTulio went coast to coast there on the right-hand side. And Baxley tries to reach in with a steal, and a nice play in there by Johnson. Johnson gets it back to Kelly. Kelly goes into the, stops just short of the paint, throws it over to Marshall. Molly gets it out here to Johnson. Now with a turnaround there to McPherson. McPherson throws it in the corner. Kelly's got it running down. McPherson's got it. 6 seconds on the shot clock. And Johnson, there she is. Destiny with her third three-pointer of the game. That got Coach Reagan dancing on the sidelines there. Curves now down to Douglas. Douglas, a baseline jumper. She gets hit and fouled as she lets it
Foul is
go.
called.
And Miracle will go to the line to shoot 2.
It's on number 1, Molly Marshall. That's her first. First team.
That was Molly Marshall's first foul.
Miracle Douglas will shoot 2.
There you get right into the eyes of Miracle Douglas as junior. Gets in there, 1 shot left. Puts it up and misses the second one as well. Tie up, jump ball in favor of the Lions.
Possession now goes to Lockport.
So nobody wants to pass it in, and Brooklyn Jenkins says, hold on a minute, I'm getting there, I'll get there. She says, I will. Now they get it into Doxy as they get it out to the outside. Curves now. Oh, could have made a move. Gets it stolen away by Johnson. Johnson goes in there. Curves isn't going to let her go easy to the basket. She picked up the foul, and that's that 99% rule.
And that'll be Curb's second foul.
Second team foul.
At least she fouled her before the shot, so
There you go.
good hard play by Sarah. Nelly Marshall will get it in there. Molly cross courts it over to Kelly. They get it over here. Destiny Johnson. They know they can't let her shoot the 3. Molly will step inside the line, put it up. She misses. And we're going to get a foul from behind on a rebound attempt.
Fouls on number 21, Jasmine Doxy. That's her 4th.
Doxy's going to pick it up from behind.
Third team foul.
That's Doxy's 4th foul.
So 4 on Jasmine as they get in there. And Rush-Henrietta looking more and more like they're going to come away with this victory. They will lead by 15. Johnson goes in, almost gets it taken away, and a loose ball comes up, and a 3-pointer on the way, and it's good in there by Katie Kelly. She's got 3 1s, and 2 2s, and a 3. 40 points now for Rush-Henrietta. Blackport now, down into Doxy. Jenkins gets it back, return. Now they're looking high pick by Doxy, but Jenkins goes the other way, tries a layup, gets it taken away, and here they come. 2 line, travel in there by Molly. She picked the ball up around her shoulder, Jim, and she took, I think, 6-7 steps before the ball hit the ground again.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. It's called getting just a little bit ahead of yourself.
And not in this league.
Yeah, not this league, right? You got away with that someplace else. So 5:29 to go. Carissa DiTilio will inbound now, gets it into Brooklyn Jenkins. Jenkins now moving to her right. Blackport doesn't even seem like they're in the urge of desperation right here. They just look like they're going through the motions, to tell you the truth. They throw it away right there with Sarah Curbs just called for the travel before she tries to save it. Tulio tries to get in there and steal it, but it'll go off her fingertips and out of play.
And bringing away Katie Kelly.
Johnson now gets it up, almost stolen away by Doxy. Watts is back in there. Watts goes hard to the glass, puts it up. This is it. She's going to get it. Oh, rebound, and they're going to get a jump ball. It'll be her and DiTilio had the ball. It'll be in favor of Rush-Henrietta. The Comets now seem to be coasting, Jim, with 5 minutes to go and an 18-point lead. I don't think you can expect Lockport to score 18 points in 5 minutes when they haven't been able to. They only can score 22 in the first 3.5 quarters.
Yeah, this is the lowest production, I think, by far for the Lions team here this year.
Yeah, Krishniak, Dry, Mullane, and Kamara are all on the bench. Wright will inbound now for Rush-Henrietta. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson puts it on the floor. Drives off the glass. Goes short. Good rebound in there by Doxy, who gets it off to DiTilio. And here comes Carissa on the run. Carissa's thought she's going to get around. It'll get back to Jenkins. Over to Curbs. Curbs going to put it on the floor now. Finally, give it up to the right, to the top of the arc, to DeTulio. Directing traffic. Doxy comes up for a high pick. DeTulio's going to go in and try to muscle it up between two black shirts, and she'll get fouled, go to the line to shoot two.
Michaela McPherson, her first foul.
Carissa a little to the right on her first one, and the junior, the 5'5" junior, has 3 points this afternoon, looking now to make it 4. And does. So Kelly comes up with the ball now and gets over the timeline. Watched in there by Doxy, gets by Doxy, picks up the dribble though, and Doxy's going to try to chase after it. Doxy came down hard right into the knee of Destiny Johnson. That was tough, man, I'll tell you. As Jasmine went down for the ball, Jim, trying to go after the loose ball, and I could see her eye hit the
right into the leg
knee there of Destiny Johnson. And if any of you ever done that, that is pretty tough.
Yeah, Karen Catalano called a timeout right there and didn't even see her player was down on that because they were all kind of heading off the floor.
Yeah, she'll be okay right there. But I mean, I know what that does. That stings, especially, you know, you get your eyeball popped in there. Then we get to see the brain thrust over here around the Lockport High School as Jasmine gets up. See Greg Bronson, Joe Scapoletti over there in the house. Lockport's finest, keeping us all safe here, and everything looks to be good as you see Joe and Karen Catalano, Joe Poole in there. They got to try to get a spark here out of the Lady Lions. But Jim, I think no matter what spark, is it safe to say with 4 minutes to go that you know, when you got this much of a lead and you got number 20, Jasmine Watts on the other side, there's no way you're going to come back and take this game. Can't say no way, but I mean, you know, you might fall a little short. So, but in any event, they got to be desperate, Jim. And I haven't seen any desperation on them. They got to come down. And what you want to do is you want to score within the first 10 seconds of the the shot clock. You want to get a shot off and keep pounding the boards for second and third chance opportunities. We don't see that at all. Let's see if that's what the strategy will be now for the Lady Lions. Jenkins comes up now. And I say takes a look around. I don't see any sense of urgency here. DeTulio down to Douglas. Douglas does a nice turnaround. Gets the ball hit from behind and complains to the official she got hit from behind, but they did. They got all the ball. She muscled it past them. Now, Katie Kelly working against Sarah Curbs, gets away, puts it up, way up and in. Katie Kelly, 6'9", 12 points for her tonight. Jimmy, I think she averages right around 10 points a game. Curbs comes up with a ball off of the tip. Kirchner gets it down, and shot's going to go up. And Jasmine Doxy, good to see her back into the game. And she missed the shot, and now she'll go to the line and shoot two.
Number 24.
That's Michaela McPherson again. That's her second foul, third team foul.
Doxy taking a look, very persistent right there. She always is at the line. Miracle Douglas, excuse me. I didn't say Miracle. Miracle is very persistent at the line. And Douglas misses the second. Rebound goes to the Comets, number 11, Daniel Shantz, who just checked back in. Now they get it in there. McPherson now being watched in there by Douglas. Gets it knocked away, and they get it away, and Johnson will say take control. Into the corner. Back out front. Onto the right side, thrown away Lockport ball. Now Coach Reagan has taken out most of his starters as well. So Jenkins comes up over to DeTulio. DeTulio puts it on the ground. Lobs it back into Douglas. Douglas muscles it in, and Miracle gets another well-earned bucket underneath. 2 big buckets by Miracle Douglas. Almost comes away with a steal. Douglas gets a hand in there, goes off at Brooklyn Jenkins. They're going to give it to Lockport as Brooklyn thought she was the last one to touch it. She wasn't.
Number 14, Haley Enright in for Rush-Henrietta.
And Maya Wade is in for Lockport now.
Wade in there. Now they stay on the perimeter. Jenkins goes in, gives it up to Tulio. Tries going baseline. She's going to get fouled. Jim with 2:17 to go. That'll be the 4th team foul on Rush-Henrietta.
That's her second, 4th team foul.
Foul on shots, her second. Jenkins will get into Krishniak. Back out here to Wade. Maya in there into Jenkins, and they get it into the, misses it. Ball went right into Annika Gates' hands, and Miracle Douglas had her hands on it as well, and says even though she's got position, maybe I'll try to muscle it away, and she couldn't do it.
That's her first.
And that's going to be Carissa DeTulio's first foul. I think she's played the whole game.
She has, every minute. Now they get it in. Here they come, 2-on-1 off the break. They get it down into the bottom. McPherson goes up. Oh, no.
Haley Enright.
That was Enright. Haley Enright in there. I thought I saw the 4. I just figured it was McPherson, but it's Enright. She goes to the middle. Douglas down again. She's going to get fouled that time by Enright.
Foul's called on the shot.
So with 1:51 to go, Miracle Douglas will go to the line to try to get her 5th and 6th points of the game. And that's a little bit long. Second shot goes in.
Miracle Douglas hits the second.
They get a little away from themselves, but Rush-Henrietta will hold on to the ball. They'll bring it back out and try to run some clock. Minute 35 seconds to go here. Douglas knocks it away. Jenkins comes away with it. Miracle Douglas keeps going.
That was a 2 right there for Brooklyn Jenkins. And we have a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout. We have a minute 26 to play here in the game. Lockport trails 44-30. I'm Kermit the Frog, and I'm here on the mic right now. And Lockport right now, they've got all of their, I guess you could say their future in the game right now. They've got all of their backup players, their younger players are all in the game. So, and the same goes for Rush-Henrietta. They've got all their non-starters are now in the game. So, and there we go. There's the buzzer. We're going to bring this out of the break with 1:26 to go. And the ball will be inbound by Danielle Shantz. Shantz taking a look. Lockport's got the full pressure on inside to Destiny Johnson. Tulio all over her. And a blocking foul called right there. Danielle Shantz, who just sort of a running pick. That's her third. That'll be the 5th foul. We would be going to the line for that one. Brooklyn Jenkins again, just off the rim, inbound, rattled around, and unable to be picked up there by Miracle Douglas. Ball's going to be back in possession of Rush-Henrietta. They're going to inbound the ball with 1:09 to play. Taking a look Inside, thought we tossed it away. They kept the ball. Intercepted, taken away by Miracle Douglas. Back out to Jenkins. Jenkins over to the corner. Tulio with a ball fake, drives inside, shot, and the foul. And then it's going to be Carissa DeTulio is going to get the bucket and go to the line to complete the three-point play. And that was Haley Enright called on a foul, her second.
Carissa will shoot one.
So DeTulio will shoot the one. Goes in here, Jim, with under a minute to go here, and in this quarter.
Jump ball.
Jump ball being called, possession in favor of Lockport.
Now this is a 13 to 12 game. 12 points for the Lady Lions in this quarter compared to only 4, but only 16 points in this half. Not what they're used to. Wade gets it blocked in there by Johnson and not being knocked away.
And Rush-Henrietta's put all their starters back in.
Yeah, they must think of a miracle comeback. You can do that when you got number 13 in there, Miracle Douglas. And she goes off her fingertips right there. And yeah, all the starters are back in. Unbelievable. Lockport now. Will they foul try to get this? They have one foul to give before they get in the thing. And DeTulio goes away with steal with Wade. 2-on-1. Over to Wade. Stops. Puts it in. And Maya Wade gets on the board with 2 points. And it's a 10-point game with 30 seconds to go. Katie Kelly now gets it in there. Making it in the hands. Jasmine Watts. They get it back out to the outside. Katie Kelly now taking a look. Down into the paint, Stephanie Hyde gets it back to Johnson, into Watts. They're running some clock here with 9 seconds on the shot clock, 11 seconds left in the game. Katie Kelly now gonna wait, put it in the corner. Three-pointer on the buzzer, and it goes off, and rebound in there, and Watts will foul it in for the bucket. And she's had a very good game here, and there goes the buzzer as the final score will be 46-34 in favor of Rush-Henrietta. Well, turn it over now, Jim, for the Rhodes recap of the game.
Well, they came in here tonight, and Rush-Henrietta was led by Jasmine Watts with 16 points by the sophomore. Stephanie Hyde with 5. Michaela Pearson, McPhail, she came in with a couple of fouls there, but I was just doing some of the math on here. Katie Kelly with 9, 10, 12 points. Lockport, they were led by, in the first half, Elizabeth Mullane, and she had 7, and that's how she ended the game. Courtney Kirshniak with 3. DeTulio with 4 points, 6. Maya Wade with a big basket right at the end of the game there. So, but pretty much flat scoring all the way around, and Lockport, it's the lowest score they've had on this season.
Yeah, Jim, one of the things I get to see, Greta Dry was not a factor today. She was not up to herself. She wasn't feeling very well. She gave it a valiant attempt. She couldn't make it. That had a lot to do with it. You see Coach Catalano wanted to keep Brooklyn Kamara on the bench as well and save her. I mean, and these non-league games, even though you want them to be exciting and fun for the kids, and being able to see what they need to do to get to that next level. This afternoon was not going to be the afternoon for Lockport to do that. Even though with the players that came in, you look at like a Elizabeth Mullane and everything, then they came in and they'll do it. So. That's going to be it from here from the Lions Den here. We thank everybody for tuning in. Again, thanks for everybody to help make this broadcast special. We'll see you again on another broadcast in the very near future. Until then, everyone, so long. Bye-bye.